Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing to this channel if you like this video. Today we are doing another flip through video. Can you believe it? Yes, we ended another month. My goodness. I mean, happy that 2020 it's going away, but also where is this year going by? Who knows? Look how chunky my September insert is. So let me go ahead and show you guys here. If you're new to this channel and you don't know, you're not familiar with my setup, I use my Traveler's notebook as both my planner as well as my daily journal. So the first few pages of this insert, it is going to pertain to my planner, and then after that we shift to my daily journal. So just so you know that. I just have this 2020 cover. It's just a craft folder here from Traveler's Company, and here's my September cover. So I decided to go with a vintage theme for my planner portion. So it's a whole, floral vintage. So that's how I decided to decorate the cover. And I usually in my insert covers, I like to indicate which month that cover it is for, end of the year, just because every month I do have a new insert. So I like to indicate which month that insert it is for. Now when you first open my insert, the first page that you see is this inside cover, and I use that as my goal page. Now in terms of goal setting, I work a little bit different than most people. I don't believe in yearly goals. I just work with monthly goals. So every month I have a brand new goal. So that's what this page is for. I like my monthly goal to be the first thing that I see every time that I open my journal. So that's what this is for. Now when you flip the next pages, then you have my monthly log. This is my monthly calendar. It's just an overview of the entire month. I like to keep this in my planner, because I like to have an overview of everything that's happening in the month. As you can see, this month was very empty, but usually what I keep track here in this calendar, it is birthdays, events, holidays, trips, and things like that. So I really like how this calendar turned out. I wish I had more fun things happening, but let's be real, with COVID, it's kind of hard to have anything going on right now in our lives. Anyway, moving on. The next page is here. Once we are done with the monthly calendar, it is my weekly logs. So for my weekly logs, I like to just dedicate one full page for each week of the month. And I decorated quite heavily because I don't need a lot of space. I only use this weekly log for my daily goal, and I only work with one goal a day, and usually that daily goal, it's going to be something that's gonna help me achieve my monthly goal. So that's what I use this weekly log for. And as you can see, I have a weekly title in each weekly log. So as you can see, here's week 36, 37, 38, 39, and then 40. And yeah, every weekly log, it is decorated with a different theme. I like to really venture myself into different layouts. I really enjoy decorating my weekly logs. As you can see here, this is the last week of September. It only had 3 days pertaining to September, so it was a short week. So I went full on with decoration with the rest of the pages. And the reason why I didn't put the rest of the days here is because I separated the months by insert, so I don't like to mix it up and have days here that pertains to October in this insert, because this insert is only for September. Personal preference. But yeah, once you flip over, then we start with my daily journal. And if you're new here and you don't know that about me, I do journal daily, and I dedicated 2 full pages for each day of the month. So here's Tuesday, September 1st. So starting here, this is just Tuesday. It was a busy day, work day. Usually when I have days like that there's nothing special or interesting happening in my day, I just go and decorate it with something that I like. So I just decided for this day to go with a more botanical, more like a mushroom theme, and I really like how this turned out. It was very minimal, but I really like how it turned out. September 2nd, Wednesday. Now this, for this layout, I did decided to go with a black and green theme. I've been wanting to do a black and green for quite some time. Again, this was another busy work related day, and I'm really sorry. I had to cover a lot of my writing here. I tried to leave it where the decoration was so you guys could see still, but I had to cover a lot of my writing because there's a lot of like work related things that I didn't want to show it. But just think, underneath that is just black paper and a white writing. There's nothing really. But yeah, I really like how this page turned out. I just used some tissue paper with the black to cover, and then just some greenery, you know, ephemera. The next day, September 3rd, this was a Thursday. This day here, I spent most of my morning just working my videos, and then in the afternoon we had to go to town to run some errands and just some things that we had to get done. At the end of the day, we just decided to grab some dinner at Texas Roadhouse, and the reason why I decided to put the log here is because this was actually the very first time that I ate at Texas Roadhouse. I know, don't come for me. I never ate at Texas Roadhouse before. I'm not sure why, but my husband raves about it, and when he found out that I never had ate there, he had to take me. So of course I had to put it here. I absolutely love their food, especially their buns. Oh, bomb. All right. Moving forward, September 4th. This was a Friday. This was another busy day. I did have some personal journaling here, so I added into this extra paper right here. And I just decided to cut a folder so I could include my writing. No particular reason why I decided to go with a Paris theme. I just had to purchase this, you know, beautiful wood stamp with Paris, and I had some Tim Holtz paper with Paris, and one of my pen pals had sent me some vellum with the, you know, Paris theme, so I just decided to go for it because let's be honest, when am I going to be able to travel to Paris? We don't know. Anyways, moving forward, September 5th, Saturday. This was a very busy, just, you know, trying to catch up type of day. I was just working a lot with my inserts, so nothing really special happened this day. I did had a lot of writing, so those 2 full pages was not enough. So in those cases, I like to edit either a pocket or an envelope like this that was gifted to me by one of my followers, and I really like this vellum envelope, so I just added, there's 2 full pages here of writing, so I just added here, and I just decided to go with a vintage theme. No particular reason. I love vintage, so I'm always trying to find an excuse to use vintage. Anyways, September 6th, this was Sunday. Just again another day that I was just trying to catch up with, finishing up with my August insert, and you know, just cleaning up the house. Really nothing special. I did had some work related journaling here, so I didn't want it to show, so I just did this flip, this tip in, and with this I thought was very clever the way, and I really like how it turned out with the whole theme. I just went with a beige and pink theme, very soft colors. I really like how it turned out. The next day, September 7th, this was Monday. Mondays for me are usually very busy. It's all work related, nothing really fun happening, so I decided to go with a insect theme. I haven't done one of those in, I don't even remember when was the last time that I did anything like it, and I've been wanting to do a insect theme for quite some time. So this was the time. I have very little writing for this day, so I just went to town. Most of this, it is Tim Holtz, and I really like how this turned out. I think it was just so pretty. Anyways, moving on, September 8th, this was Tuesday. Again, I just spent most of the day working, but something fun that happened this day, I actually received in the mail my subscription box from your creative studio, and it was all autumn themed. So of course I had to decorate the whole layout with some of the things that I received from that box. If you haven't had the chance to watch the unboxing video, I do have it in my channel, and I'll link it above here on the screen so you guys can check it out later. But yeah, I just go over some things here that are related to work. But besides that, moving on, September 9th, this was Wednesday. This was a very heavy, dark day for me. If you guys watched my journal with me videos when I actually created this layout, this was just a very rough day for us, and that's why I cover most of the pages with this black brush pen, and I wrote it, the journaling, in white, and I used it a lot of those red flowers and this red blood, how you say, gosh, I can't remember. Why can I not remember the name? It's sticker. Like my brain, why does my brain always do that to me? Always does that to me, always. It just goes blank when I'm recording. Anyway, so I'm laughing here, but this was nothing of a fun day. It was actually a very serious and sad day for us. So it was a very cold day, you know, in both ends, like weather-wise. We got a cold front, and we had it 23 degrees outside, which was super cold. But the worst thing that happened this day was we got attacked by skunks the night before, and we woke up to see all of our quails. We used to raise quails. We had 22 quails, and they were all killed by skunks. So I used the red flowers to symbolize blood. And yeah, it was just a very sad day for us. I was very happy to know that they didn't, that the skunk didn't reach to, you know, to our chickens. But yeah, it was devastating to see the cage in the morning. All of our quails were just slaughtered, and it was a rough day for us for sure. So of course I had to, you know, indicate here with my layout the seriousness of this day. So, you know, unfortunately it is what it is. It is life. Not every day is happy and, you know, pretty. We have those days, unfortunately, right? The next day, this was September 10th, Thursday. You know, just a busy day again, working. But at night, we decided to grab some pizza, and we have a pizza here. It's a local pizza called Fratelli. So, I mean, this was the highlight of my day. So, they included some of the stickers in the bag when we went to pick it up, the food. And of course I just had to include it, and I just did a whole pizza theme for this day. The next day, this was September 11th, Friday. This day I spent most of the day actually working. We went to town at some point, but then at night, one of our friends actually came over from Phoenix, and on his way to our house, he actually brought us dinner. And he went to go sushi to pick it up the you know, sushi for us for dinner. So we had dinner at home, and yeah, he slept with you know, on Friday night here in our place, because on Saturday morning him and my husband was actually going to Telluride to travel. So that's why he came in on Friday night to meet with us, and we had sushi for dinner at home and some drinks. So I just decided to go with a kind of like a black and red to kind of remind me of sushi, and I just play with the words here. The stickers go sushi, that's the place where we picked up the sushi. September 12th, this was a Saturday. I mean, this day was when they left to Telluride, so they woke up super early in the morning. I woke up at 4 a.m. with my dog barking non-stop, and the reason being is because we had 2 raccoons going through the chicken feed. I mean, if it was not enough for us to be attacked by skunks, now we are having raccoons visiting us. So yeah, but besides that, I spent some of the day working and just went to town to see if I could, you know, buy some food for my dog and some raccoon trap. It's just, you know, that's rural life for you. So, but yeah, besides that, nothing special really. This day here was September 13th. This was a Sunday. I spent most of this day here working. So I just decided to go with this vintage theme with black and brown and yellow. Really no particular reason. It's just, you know, was nothing special happened. Usually when there's nothing special, I just go with a theme that I think it's gonna be, I don't know, something that I like it or something that I've been wanting to create it for a while. Anyways, moving on, September 14th, Monday. This was another work busy related day. I did have some personal writing here, so I just decided to use this pocket and put my journaling here. And yeah, I just decided to go with a very pastel theme for this day. But yeah, nothing special here. I had a lot of work. Monday's a very busy work related type of day for me. On Tuesday, this again another just work related type of a day. On those days I do go, you know, with a different theme. I decided to go with a vintage theme, and in terms of my writing, I just decided to put it inside of this envelope that one of my pen pals gifted to me. Yeah, and the only reason why I put it here is because I had a lot of work related journaling. I didn't want to, you know, to show anything. So yeah. Next day, September 16th, Wednesday. This day I actually had 600 subscribers in my YouTube channel, so I just decided to go with a very dark and a witchy type of like whimsical theme. I absolutely love that. It's very my style. So yeah, and I really like how it turned out. A lot of those things here, I did cover a little bit here, just some personal things, but yeah, I really like how this turned out. On Thursday, September 17th, again, this just was a day, you know, related to work really. The only other thing that we did was we finally finished the new coop. We had to, of course, set it up a whole brand new coop for the chickens to make sure that they were safe at night and there's no animals attacking them. I just decided to go with this theme because I had some of this, you know, goodies sitting on my desk that was from Cafe Analog, so I just did a whole Cafe Analog theme, but there's nothing related really to the day. But yeah. The next day, September 18th, this was a Friday. I did receive in the mail a package from one of my pen pals from Spain. She sent me this beautiful envelope with a beautiful letter, and we usually like to, you know, set up a theme every time that we mail each other. So this time we went with a green theme, as you can see. So everything that she sent me was green, and I absolutely loved everything that she sent it to me. It was just so beautiful, like everything. So of course I had to decorate the whole layout with the things that she sent me. And yeah, I just had some writing here. I mean, again, it's Friday, I just worked and nothing special. Besides, you know, her package, which was so beautiful. So I always included here letters, envelope, cards, anything that I receive in the mail, I always included in my journal. So I just did a tip and to include her entire envelope, including her letter that is inside here. Now the next day, Saturday, September 19th. This day here, pretty much I spent the day running some errands and doing some deep cleaning, nothing really special. So I just went with this brown and green theme. I really had a lot of creativity. It sparkled on me with all the things that she sent me, which was so pretty, so I wanted to continue. So I used some of the things still that she sent me, and I just went with the brown and green theme. On the 20th, Sunday, This day here we actually went to one of the lakes close by in the morning, and at night we just went to this you know, restaurant slash bar called Cornish Pasty here in Flagstaff. It's one of my favorites, so we had dinner and some drinks there. But that's pretty much what happened here. The next day, this was Monday the 21st, and sorry if it got so dark. Let me see if I can fix this. Alright, I think this is so much better. I'm really sorry, I didn't even realize how bad the lighting was. The sun is setting right now, so it's getting pretty dark, but let's see if we can keep going. So here's the last day of summer. So this was September 21st, Monday. Work related day. So I had a lot of things. They were like very personal related to work, so I didn't want it to show too much, so I put my writing here. And in terms of the layout, I just decided to decorate with a very summery layout because I wanted to make justice to the last day of summer, so I wanted to be very summery, the whole theme. The next day, September 22nd, Tuesday, you guessed it, first day of autumn, fall, so I had to go with the whole fall theme. And I just did a tip in here, so I actually could have added the writing. And this day was very busy. I was just, you know, checking off a lot of the things that I needed to get done. It was a very productive day, so I really liked this day. But yeah, of course I had to go with the autumn theme. Fall is definitely my favorite season. I absolutely love everything about fall, so of course I had it to create a layout for fall. Next day, September 23rd, Wednesday. This day I actually got in the mail a package from one of my pen pals. She sent me this beautiful, let me see, I cannot even move here. This beautiful handmade card, and yeah, so I of course had it to include it here, and she decorated so beautifully with this you know, vintage clothing theme that I loved, and she sent me some goodies, so of course I decorated the whole page with the things that she sent me. And in terms of writing, I just added everything here in this extra paper, and busy day just working. Thursday, September 24th. This day, I actually received on the 22nd, which was the first day of fall, I did receive 2 packages in the mail that I actually went to my PO box to pick it up. And this was one of them, was actually from Sue. And I decided to actually reserve Thursday and Friday, the following day, for each one of those packages, so I could actually make justice to the packages and actually included them in my journal. So this was the card. It was a handmade card that Sue sent it to me. It was just so generous and so nice of her to send me this, so I really like this. Of course I had to cut in half because her card didn't fit on a vertical, and I just wrote it in my journal here on the side. I had to cover because there's some work and personal stuff related here, so I didn't want it to show. But yeah, this was Thursday the 24th, and then we have Friday the 25th, and then for Friday I decided to decorate the whole layout with things that I received from Natasha, which is my other follower that sent me the package on the 22nd. So she sent me beautiful things, and I went ahead and decorated everything. In terms of the day, really was just work related day. And yeah. Next day, the 26th, Saturday. This was a very fun day. I actually got to visit Hobby Lobby for the first time. I mean, we didn't have Hobby Lobby here in my town before, so they just opened up a store here in my town, and of course I had to go visit and I had to check it out, and I went bonkers. I bought a bunch of autumn things, and I had to include it here. So this was one of the leaves that I got it, and the stickers and washes that I got it from there. And yeah, we also went to town to grab some coffee, and that's why I had some coffee stickers here. On Sunday, September 27th, this was a very just boring day for me, really. Really nothing special happened. I was just running errands, cleaning the house. So I decided to just go with a vintage theme. So you're gonna notice that pretty much the whole page is covered here. I literally had it just one phrase that kind of summarized what happened today. It is personal, so I just put it underneath here, so I'm not gonna show you guys, but you can have an idea. This is just a tip in. But yeah, it was really boring day, nothing special, so I just decided to decorate the whole page because, I mean, you guys know I love vintage, and I just need an excuse to decorate with vintage. Anyways, moving on, next day, Monday, September 28th. Again, Mondays are a busy day for me, related to work, always super busy. But what happened here that was very special was Skylar Hand. If you don't know her, she has a YouTube channel. It's all about journal as well, and she has an Instagram account, all under Skylar Hand. And she sent me this beautiful package with this beautiful handmade card, just you know, congratulating me for my wedding, and it was just so sweet of her. So of course I had to include her card here. I just cover her message, so you know, it's kind of personal, so I didn't want to show. And she had this envelope here, so that's where I included my writing for the day. So I actually included extra decoration here on the side with the things that she sent it to me. So all of the stuff was things that was included in her package. Look at how beautiful this card is. I'm so in love with it. Anyways, moving on the next day. This was September 29th. This was actually a Tuesday, so this was the first presidential debate. I mean, any political opinions apart, I just wanted to, of course, I just cover here because you know, it's private. I mean, I don't want it to be by any means political in this channel, so I just cover my opinions about it. But yeah, of course, I had to decorate this layout with something more historical about the day, so I went on with a whole American theme. If you don't know that about me, if you're new here, I'm actually living in the state of Arizona, so you know, the presidential debate, it's kind of a big deal for us here, so I wanted to, of course, you know, document this day here. The last day of the month, September 30th, this was a, I want to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sorry, I had to cover some of the things here because, you know, it got a little bit quite personal. But usually this last day of the month, what I like to do in my journal, it is to actually write. And I actually had to, you know, extend it to the next page, which is very unusual to me, but I had quite a bit of writing and I didn't want to do another pocket or another envelope, so I just, you know, went on to the next page because I just had this extra page anyways. So I just decided to do that, and I added this extra sticker here just to keep with the same theme. But yeah, but usually the last day of the month I like to do a reflection of what happened that month. You know, if I accomplished my goal for the month, or if I didn't, and if I didn't, what could I do next month to improve it, and overall, you know, about what happened the month, if I was happy with it or not, or what I'm aspiring to achieve in the next month. So usually it is a reflection of what happened throughout the entire month. I just went with a very pastel theme because I wanted to include this phrase right here, and that one of my followers gifted to me, and it had this pastel color, so I just went on with the whole pastel color theme, and I really like how it turned out. It's just a very nice phrase. It says, a new door to the unbelievable, to the possible, a new day that can always bring you anything if you have no objection to it. And yeah, I just thought it was a very nice way to end the month. And that was pretty much it. That ends and concludes my insert. I can't believe it, another month. We are already in October. This year is just flying by, which is making me very happy, I guess, for a lot of you guys. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. I hope this video was not too long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a bunch of flip through videos, so if you guys like to watch flip throughs, I'll link the whole playlist here above on the screen so you can check it out later. If you stick this far in the video, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry about the lighting changing. I'm recording this super late in the day so I can have it ready for you guys in the morning. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, if you're new, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. If you're not new, if you've been here before, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, comments, leave it down below. I love you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao.